So, hey, Happy New Year. Welcome back to our 15 minutes of fire. This is our first time on a new platform. So, I know that this is a little different for me and for you. But hopefully, you are as excited to be here as I am. So, we're going to get started because this is 15 minutes of fire. That means I am here 15 minutes or less to share some valuable information for you. So, first, let me introduce myself. I'm Bernadette L. Harris. I am an award winning small business accountant. I help small businesses stay in business. Business owners hire me when they are ready and committed to growing the businesses of their dreams. You can find out more about me and my company at the BTB Advisory Firm.com. And tonight, we are going to talk about a topic that I think is so important, right? Because what I found is that accounting is so essential to small business success, but most entrepreneurs don't have an accountant. And the ones that do have accountants, they don't really know how to pick an accountant, right? So tonight I want to share some tips with you to help you to just understand what are some of the best practices, what are some of the things that you should be asking, some of the things that you should be doing when you are picking a small business accountant. So, first of all, let's talk about the role that the accountant plays in your business. I think one of the reasons why most small business owners don't know how to pick an accountant for their business is because they don't understand the role that a small business accountant plays in their business. So I have four things that your accountant should be doing for you as a small business owner. The first one is advisory. A small business accountant should be able to provide you with advice, right? So, in the different stages and phases of your business, your small business accountant should be an advisory partner for you. So, they may be the accountant in the beginning that's helping you to figure out which entity type is going to make the most sense for you, when it's time to make a change in your entity type, because one entity type is not one size fits all, and it definitely is not one size stays the whole time that you're in business, right? So as your business grows, progresses in size and income and all of that, you may have to make changes. And so your accountant is someone that can help you with that. Your accountant can also help you with business decisions. It could be as small as, where should I open my bank account? Or as big as, am I ready to hire a new employee? And so advisory is one of the things that your small business accountant should be able to help you with. The second thing that your accountant should be able to help you with is accounting systems, right? So accounting systems are crucial to your business, right? So accounting system is whatever software, whatever system that you are using to keep track of your income and your expenses for your business. And so your accountant is someone who can help you figure that out. Figure out which system is going to work best for you. And that could be based on your ability, based on how involved you want to be in the process, based on your budget, whatever the case may be. Your accountant is someone that can help you with figuring out what system is going to be best for you, as well as helping you get this system set up and managed properly. The third thing that your accountant is going to be able to help you with is tax compliance. And this is something that most people think of when they think of an accountant. They need an accountant because they need someone to help them file their taxes. But accountants can help you with more than just taxes. But that is one piece that is very important. So your accountant is going to help you with tax compliance. And tax compliance is a little bit more than just filing a tax return, but it's more so making sure that you understand what your requirements are. Which tax returns are you required to file? When is your tax return due? Things like that. And making sure that you're deducting the right things. Those are all things that you would do, that your accountant would be able to help you with. The fourth thing, and this is something that's really important, and I think this is a piece that a lot of people miss when it comes to having a relationship with an accountant, is you want to make sure that your accountant is someone who is helping you with your financial strategy. What do I mean by financial strategy? Your business impacts your personal life. And so business and personal, they all mix together. And so your financial strategy is taking into consideration what's going on in your personal life and how does that impact your business? What's going on in your business? How will that impact your personal life? And making sure that there is congruency in that. And so what I mean by that, are you getting ready to get married? If you're getting ready to get married, then there needs to be a conversation about what changes when you get married and how does that change? How does that impact your overall business strategy? Do you have a child that's getting ready to go to college? Or do you have a child that is getting ready to get off of your tax return? All of those kinds of things. Those are things that are a part of your financial strategy, and your accountant is someone who can make sure that there is, again, congruency when it comes to those things. So now those are some of the things that your accountant can help you with. So now I want to say, before you start looking out for an accountant, these are some things that I want you to look in. All right. I want you to look in and ask yourself some of these questions, because when you ask yourself these questions, the answers to these questions will help you in determining what accountant is right for you. And that every accountant isn't right for you. I'm not right for everybody. It's a matter of making sure that there's a match. So the first question that you want to ask yourself is, what do you need? What do you need in your business? What do you need? I just gave you 4 things that your accountant can help you with. Do you need help with all of those things? Do you have somebody else that can help you with some and you need help with figure out what it is that you need, because understanding what you need will help you to determine if the person that you're talking to is going to be able to fill that need, right? The second thing that you want to ask yourself is, what stage of your business are you in? Are you in the startup stage? Are you established and you've been in business for some time now? Based on the stage that you're in your business may also determine the best fit for you in your company, right? And so if you're a startup, you may have certain needs that someone that is in business or has been in business for 5-10 years may not have. And so it may be important for you to partner with an accountant who may be a hand holder, maybe someone that will work with the startup and get you off to where you need to be. Then you also want to know, like, what level of expertise do you need? And based on, when I say level of expertise, like, depending on where you are in your business, depending on your needs, you may need someone that is an accountant that works in your industry. Like, they work exclusively in your industry. Sometimes you want to work with someone who maybe they only work with people in your industry. For instance, there are, like, say for instance, if you're a truck driver and you're in the trucking industry, you might want to work with an accountant who is very experienced in that industry or works exclusively with people in transportation or trucking. So those are some of the things that you want to think about. Then you also want to ask yourself, what level of access do you want? And when I say level of access, sometimes this is where there is a little bit of confusion, because people think that, oh, I'm paying this accountant, I should have access to this person all the time. Well, depending on how much access you need and want will also determine how much it's going to cost you, right? And so how much access do you need? There are some of my clients they have a lot going on. And because they have a lot going on, they need a higher level of access, because we can't meet once a month because they have too much going on to meet once a month. And so, you want to assess that. Now, the last question is the most important question is, what is your budget? How much can you afford to pay to have this accountant? Do you have a budget to pay for services on a monthly basis? Is your budget more so something where you can only afford to hire an accountant on an annual basis, you have to assess those things. So now once you've looked in, then you can look out, right? And so I'm going to wrap this up and give you 3 things that you need to look for when you are looking out to find the accountant for you. So the first thing is you want to look for experience, right? And so based on where you are in your business, you may want to be with someone who is more experienced. There is nothing wrong with working with a newbie. I'll just say that. I was a newbie once. And so there's nothing wrong with working with a newbie. But if you are 20 years in your business, you probably don't want to work with someone who just got started. You may want to work with someone who's probably been running this game as long as you have. However, if you just started in your business, working with a newbie might be the best fit for you because they may be more patient, they may have more time, and they may be less expensive, and they may fit your budget. And so you want to look at experience and make sure that the experience of the accountant matches what it is that you need. All right. The next thing is you want to look for evidence, right? So you want to look, and evidence is what is the word on the streets? What are other people saying about this accountant? Do they have receipts, right? And so do they have people who are touting their name in the streets? Do they have people who are saying, oh my gosh, she saved me? Oh my gosh, I don't know where I'd be without her. Oh, she helped me to figure out whatever, right? So look for evidence, look for receipts, look for testimonies about your accountant. And then the last thing, and this is really important, is energy. You need to make sure that you are working with an accountant who has energy that matches your energy. There are some accountants that's like me, that's going to show up colorful and smiling and energy and all of that. And that's like, yes, it's given. That's what you want. And then there are some people who I might be too much. Like, what is up with her earrings? Why she got on them big old earrings, right? And so I may be too much for some people. So you want to make sure that there's an energy match, right? And so that you're feeling this person, you're feeling this person is feeling you, and you feel like this is something that you can actually do, because an accountant-client relationship is a very personal relationship. You're gonna have to tell me your business, right? I'm gonna have to know what's going on. And so this needs to be someone whose energy actually matches your energy. So I hope this is helpful. Hope this information was helpful in giving you some tips on picking the right small business accountant for your business. So thanks so much for being here. I am here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. So join me next week for another topic. Again, if you're interested in learning more about our services, visit our website at the BTB Advisory Firm.com. I will see you guys next week.